The first time I saw the tattoo, I was tracing his shoulder blade with my fingers in the half-dark, the air still heavy with sweat and laughter. He tensed when I touched it, brushed my hand away, and mumbled something about an old mistake. I barely glimpsed it, a cluster of delicate letters, not quite decipherable in the dim light, but it stuck in my mind. Later, when I asked, he said it was nothing, just random initials from a wild night before he met me. I let it go. I wanted to believe him. Family dinners became a tradition after we started dating seriously. My sister, always the life of the table, would show up a little too excited, her eyes flicking between us when she thought I wasn't looking. The jokes, the inside references, the way she'd touch his arm when she laughed, I chalked it up to her being her usual, flirty self. But sometimes, I'd walk into a room and something would go silent, a tension I couldn't name thickening the air. I told myself I was being paranoid, that my sister would never cross that line. Last weekend, he got drunk with my dad and stripped off his shirt in the living room, showing off the tattoo to everyone. It was the first time I saw it in daylight, 2 initials, perfectly matching my sister's, entwined with a tiny heart. The room spun. My sister's face turned white, then red, then back again. Her knuckles locked around her wine glass. Nobody else seemed to notice, but in that split second, everything snapped into focus. Every late-night text, every study session, every family dinner that ended with her leaving just before he did. I confronted him that night. He didn't deny it. He said he loved me, but he loved her too, that he was torn apart and never meant to hurt anyone. My sister sobbed, begging me not to tell our parents, swearing it never started until after I introduced them. The real twist? I realized I'd spent years choosing people who treated me like an afterthought, as if I were always the extra seat at the table. The betrayal stung, but what hurt most was how familiar it felt, like an old bruise pressed just a little too hard.